So I was going to go ahead and clean our Dubia Roach bin, and figured I'd do a video. Now, as of yet, we don't breed them. We're going to, but these are just our feeder. We keep a bin of feeder Dubias. Don't mind me, I'm sick as a dog right now. So as you can see, we store them in a 31-gallon Rubbermaid tank, and we have 2 holes cut in the top for air. Now we do have net in there. This is really not necessary. So here we go. Alright, right now you're looking at the inside of our roach bin. We made it kind of fancy. You don't need it this fancy, especially if roaches bother you. You're just going to want it to be easy. Maybe you could just get some egg crates and just put a few of those in there and keep them in one side. You really don't even need something this big, depending on how many you're getting, if you're only getting them for feeding. I treat them like they're my pets. So here's what we've got for food in the bin. It's not looking real great. Actually, this is about a day and a half old. The water crystals don't look too bad, but I change them regularly because, as you can see inside them, it's got roach poop all in them. So carrots, they're starting to turn a little dry. It's the strawberries and the apples that go bad pretty fast. Apples, they'll go bad, you know, probably the first half day, and they'll start to darken up. The strawberries, this is a day and a half, and as you can see, they're starting to mold, but it's also really warm in this room, so that doesn't, you know, help them stay fresh. The mango, it'll go bad too, but this is Dubai Diet. Well, there's our setup, as you can see. Alright, let's say hi to some of our friends here. Here's our little roach hotel over here. They're normally right here in the first one, more than they are the second one. Say hi. These are only smalls. If you've seen the other videos, you already know. A few of them have molded, like this one here. This one right here too. Now down here we have the little roach motel, and what you'll see is, now you'll find some of them inside the higher ones, but not as much. See, they start to build up as you get further down. Now when you lift them, as you can see, there they are, and they line all up under there. Here tomorrow we're ordering another 1,000, so. Now what I want to do is, as you can see, the food needs to be replaced. I'm going to go ahead and replace the water crystals because all that poop. Right here we have some powder, some vitamin powder from our bearded dragons. When we dump the cup back in, that, you know, say he doesn't eat, and we dump the roaches back in, you know, you'll end up having that mess. And the poop that's lying around the cage, all that. We just try to keep it clean. Roaches they don't stink, you know, but like anything else, you're going to have to maintain them. So, and here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the stuff in here, and we have a bin right over here. I'm going to go ahead and stick it in there. All that. Now, as you can see, There's still a bunch of roaches in there. There's probably a good number in here. You already seen it. But we still need to get all this stuff up. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and take one of these toilet paper rolls and I'm going to scoop it up just very gently like this. Now when you scoop it up like this, a lot of the time you'll still grab some of that poop and whatever else is down there, like your minerals. When you scoop it up, you can sit it there for a second and they'll latch on. You can usually put it up like that and it'll come out. And then you can just keep putting them back in here. Now I can take the bin, kind of shake them toward the corner a little bit. Alright, from here, there's only a few left. And they're playing dead right now, so they're not grabbing onto the... Here, if you put your finger on the ones that are playing dead, sometimes they'll grab you. Yeah, like that, see? They'll play dead, but they aren't. Now, as you can see, the roach bin is clean, but it's still got all that crap in it. Now this is where it becomes kind of easy. This is the easy part anyway. You just dump it all to the corner when it comes to the big stuff. Now I'm going to take all the stuff that has collected in the corner and I'm going to go ahead and dump it out into this box of trash over here that I'm using. As you can see, I've already cleaned out what we used for our crickets. They were all gone, so... And they stink. Anything that has to do with crickets, ugh. Anyway, so we're going to go ahead and dump that. Alright, so it's still a mess, as you can see. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to take a cup of water, I'm going to damp a paper towel, or you can take a rag or something, and just wipe it all up. Now since I do the majority of the wiping, you still see a little bit of powder and stuff down there. I'm going to go ahead and set the camera down and get it detailed. Now we're going to start putting the stuff back into it. But first I'm going to go clean off the food dishes and refill them. Alright, now we got the roaches' Dubai diet. We have their water crystals with calcium. And we have their fruit salads. We have mango, apple, and strawberry. Alright, now that we're done, we're going to go ahead and put it back in place. As you can see, they're all... So you can see there's still a little bit left in here. And we've got it all set up in here. Now before I put the food in, I want to go ahead and see, I mean there's a little bit of dust here. That's nothing big. I mean, they're going to start pooping right away anyway. So, you know, I'm going to go ahead and take them all to this corner. And I couldn't hold the camera and do that at the same time, but I just lifted it up, shook them to the corner, lifted it up, and dumped them right in. Now we can go ahead and stick the food in. Make this as quick as possible. Let's just do it with the snap of a finger. There we are. Alright, I appreciate you sticking with me and watching how I clean my Dubai Roach bin. Maybe to give you some ideas to make it a little bit easier. Let's go feed a few off to Nipsey.